Welcome back to Fight Network Boxing Weekly here on SiriusXM Channel 167. SiriusXM Canada Talks, a busy weekend in the sport of boxing, and on Saturday it all kicks off on CBS, and the man in the main event who will be taking on Ricky Burns is on the line with us right now. He is Panterita Omar Figueroa. What's going on, man?
Not much, just on the last leg of camp, so just excited.
You're obviously fighting very close to your hometown in Texas, and I'm sure with that comes a whole lot of extra responsibilities, and I'm sure a whole lot of ticket requests. How many ticket requests have you had to turn down so far this week?
Well, I don't really deal with that, so I personally haven't had to turn down that many, but I refer everyone to my dad, and I just tell him I don't deal with that. I can't help you. That's not my job. Call my dad. So that's how I deal with that.
Well, I know it's been a real family affair for you this time because your brother is actually fighting on the undercard, I believe. Have you guys kind of been able to train side by side and kind of go through this camp, his first camp, as he turns professional? Have you been able to go through that together?
Yes, we try and train as much as possible, but he has school, so his schedule is a lot different from mine, since my only, I guess, job is to train. So we try and make it work. We try to go to the gym at the same time, but sometimes something always goes on, something's always happening, so it doesn't work out the way we want it to all the time. But he knows I have his back, and he knows that for whatever he needs or any questions he has, I'm right there.
I know that some brothers will spar against one another, some will not. Which category do you guys fall into? Will you get in the ring together?
Yeah, we spar.
You don't feel bad about hitting him with some good shots? You do it with love?
No, I do it. I do it to prepare him. I think we were sparring maybe a couple weeks ago, and I got him with a good body shot, but he's tough. That's what I love about him, that he's tough. He's like me, he's not going to give up, and if you hit him hard, he's going to want to hit you back 2 times harder, and you hit him once, he's going to want to hit you twice. So that's the kind of fighter mentality that we have, and that's what I love. I'll hit him, and he wants to hit me back and harder, and we just go back and forth, and it's great.
It seems to run in the family then, I guess. Speaking of your training this time around, we've seen some of the vignettes the PBC and CBS have been putting out there on some of your new training techniques, and that you've been working out, not necessarily doing CrossFit, but kind of incorporating some of those elements and training at the CrossFit gym. What are some of the new things that you've added to your regiment, and how has that helped you so far?
I think the main thing was we added a lot of strength and conditioning, because we could pack on some muscle. So before, I couldn't do any of that because I was already at the brim. I was at the limit. I couldn't add any more muscle because I would not make weight. So I think the only thing we have to figure out now is how much muscle to add, because I'm not sure. It's my first time fighting at 140 and actually taking it seriously. So we're just trying to find, how much, I guess, find a good balance, of good muscle and whatnot.
Have you found it tricky, knowing, okay, this is how much I can eat, because you probably had it down to a science getting down to 135, but as you're mentioning, it's tough to know, am I putting on too much muscle? Have you found it tricky, or do you like the extra room that you have where, okay, you can maybe have 2 meals a day, say, instead of 1 or whatever?
Yeah, no, I think the thing is not with the meals, and the meals kind of stayed the same, but like I said, we were able to do a lot more of that strength conditioning because of the 5 pounds that we have. So, but we just don't know how much. So I guess this is a good test to see what our limits are, and if I should keep adding muscle, or that's pretty much it.
I like the video that the PBC put out as well about kind of your entire hometown helping you out and knowing, okay, this is when Omar's making weight. We're not going to give him French fries. We all kind of have to come together and not tempt him in any way. I found it really neat that it's kind of like a community effort to make sure that you're staying on track.
Yes, sir. It's a great feeling. That's why I love fighting here at home, because I have the support from my hometown and all that stuff. So it's a great thing.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you back in the ring, and looking forward to seeing you get the kind of attention that you deserve in there, because you're one of the most exciting fighters, one of my favorite fighters to watch, and can't wait to see you back in action on the weekend, man. Best of luck, and I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, take care.